Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm just going to hit you guys up with another reading. This reading is going to be more for your life purpose. So if you need a bit of guidance for what kind of direction to go down, my readings are timeless and they're general readings as well. If any user interested in a reading, you can send me an email or you can send me a DM on Instagram. So let's see what guidance you guys need for the current situation and your life purpose. What kind of, see what comes up. These are my kind of newish cards. I don't know if I've bonded with them properly yet. But the message will still be received. And your first card, guys, is music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So some of you may be musicians and express yourself through music. Some of you's music is very healing. Some of you's like to dance because it's very, like, if you like to dance, it's you probably dancing unconsciously and it's healing for the body. And dancing is also good because it relieves, unblocks, gets energy flowing in the body. Some of these may be in a band, or maybe some of you used to like music as children, as maybe your inner child likes music as well. Some of you may be teaching music. And your next card is support. And the card says your life purpose fully supports you. So the road that you're meant to go down will have the least resistance if it's your life purpose. So when you know you're on track, sometimes it may be scary to end things and just have a leap of faith. But when we're on the right path, you'll find the least resistance there. Things will start aligning, you'll start getting signs, and your angels will start communicating with you more when you're on the right path. But yeah, you have to use your intuition and your feelings to get you on the right path, if that makes sense. And then your next card is family. And the card says, love your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Loving your friends and family, sorry. Some of you are healing ancestral patterns, is what I'm getting. And that can kind of suck if you're like the black sheep of the family. Some of you, your life purpose is to heal that family thing as well. Maybe being like the neutral one in the family, so you get on with both sides if family members don't speak, so you could be the bridge and understand where both situations are coming from. Yeah, definitely some of you've got to heal some of your family family karma or family trauma. Yeah, your ancestors are guiding you to heal the ancestral line for the next generation, is what I'm getting. So your kids won't have to experience what they experienced or whatever. And you're fully supported. And your next card is author. And the card says you have a book inside you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. So some of you's, not what I get from that is, some of you could probably write a book from your life experience. So say for instance you've had bad relationships. If you write a book about it, you don't have to be about your life, but you can put your lessons or things you experience into it to make it like, is it fiction? I don't even know the ones, but yeah, some of you, what you've experienced in this lifetime, you could write a book about it, and that would be a good way of expressing it as well. And like I was saying, someone will be able to relate to it out there as well, and it's getting outside of you as well, and it's expressing what you're going through and healing for the inner child, and it's like release work as well. It's in a way it's like journaling if you were to write your own book based on your experience, and you could be also share your experience through music as well, and you're supported for this. That's what I'm getting. Very interesting. Then your next card is animals, and then the card says you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So most of you are empaths or drawn to animals. Most empaths have animals or drawn to cats and stuff. And some of you can communicate with animals. Animals are more two-dimensional. So if you're from more of a higher dimension, you can communicate with them with ease, like telepathically. It is so weird, but I've been experiencing that. Yeah, some of you is healing to animals. Animals heal the empath. If you didn't know that, like stroking animals also relieves stress. So if some of you have got an animal and you're feeling stressed by current life situations or stresses, stroke your animal. Is what I'm getting for that. And then your next card is justice. And then the card says, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you may be a good advisor is what I'm getting for this. People may come to you for advice, and you give good advice. It's not about the justice system, I don't think. No, this is about you giving advice and being more of some of yous are like mother figures to people, and you don't know it. Like a lot of people look up to you, mother or father figures, and people look up to you, and you're not aware of it. But that means you're an inspiration to people, so you're doing something right, and people listen to what you got to say because you've got a lot of wisdom, and you can relate to a lot of people. A lot of people's life experience is what I'm getting at for that. So some of you may be able to communicate with people from their life experience, and it's very interesting. That message can just keep going. That justice one. It's so funny. And then you got spiritual teacher, and then the card says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. It's so funny. So some of you are spiritual teachers also and guides, and it's time to share your gift. This is so funny when it's a collective reading because I start popping up in the reading as well. So funny. But yeah, like I keep saying, if you guys like on your journey or whatever, even like from life experience, express it, because there's somebody out there who can and will relate to it in the billions of people that's in the world. So even if you think it's stupid, as long as you put it out there, someone will come across it, and it might be so healing to them, and someone might be able to relate with you like across the world. That's just like amazing. Letting out the inner hippie and all that, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a time of connection and unity and oneness. So it's time to help your fellow man. So if you've got wisdom to share with others, if you can heal others, if you're people come to you for advice, if you're an empath, a light worker. It's time to step in your everything you've been through has brought you to this current moment, and now it's time to kind of give back to the masses what you've already learned, if that makes sense. Because if you're on your spiritual journey, you've probably been through your fair amount of shit, and you've healed from it, and you've leveled up, or you're gonna level up soon, is what I'm getting. But now it's time to share your gifts and your experiences with others. You're fully supported by this. And remember, spirituality isn't a religion, so you can speak to your Muslim friends, your Hindu friends, or your Christian friends about spirituality, because it's not a religion. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's all roads lead home. Also, so there's good teachings in every sacred book. But really and truly, religion is just to keep one segregated once again. So don't get too sucked into that 3D shit. But yeah, some of you are teachers as well. Teachers, guides, lighthouses. Yeah, some of you are gifted, and your powers are coming online as well. Very interesting. Some of your intuition is going off. It's wild. Let's see what else comes up. Yeah, leadership. Take charge of this situation. So yeah, it's time to take charge. Some of you will be going into a transitioning, coming out of the little cocoon phase, going into the butterfly phase is what I'm getting for this. And when that happens, you kind of, when you get out of the obviously the cocoon, you need to step into your power and start doing what you came here to do. Like you'll have this inner calling. When you're on the right path, it will be with least resistance. Sometimes you may need that little budge, because it might be fearful, your mission, but you have to be confident and know that you can handle it, if that makes sense. But yeah, some of you may need to work on your solar plexus chakra as well, to give you that little bit of confidence boost. You're divinely guided for this though. You're transitioning, you're shifting, you're not, and you're just stepping into your power. And your guides are trying to communicate with you, so be open to receive. Oh, God's sake. The next card is nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. This speaks so to me. Some of you may be getting more sensitive to food, and shifting food wise as well. So you may not be able to tolerate processed food. You may be trying to go more organic or more vegetable or vegan. As for us carnivores, I've been eating the whole bloody house. It's unreal. It's so mad. The last couple of days, last week, I've just been a shithead. Yeah. Wild. Yeah, some of yous can cook really good. Some of yous may doubt your cooking skills, but yous can cook. Some of yous get enjoyment from cooking, and maybe cooking's a form of meditation to some of yous. And if some of yous ain't aware, if some of yous like cooking, yous actually meditating when yous cooking, if you get in your zone. Some of yous need to watch what you're eating, as well, is what I'm getting for that. Some of yous may be nutritionists, or kind of watching what you eat because you go to the gym and work out also. Some of you are taking better care of yourselves and becoming more conscious of what you eat, is what I'm getting. Very interesting. Let's put another one in there. Yeah, your last card is counseling. You heal with kind words wise advice, and a empathetic ear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So most empaths, people come to you for advice, and you may speak to random strangers. They're telling you their whole life story. That's because they're drawn to your energy, and even you can empathize with people, so you can experience what they're going through. You can put yourself in their shoes. And that, as a healer, empath, light worker, we're more drawn to that kind of arts anyway, speaking and helping others. It's more humanitarian, or whatever it's called. Some of you may be good counselors. If you the old what makes a good counselor, the older your experience is, like the older you are, the more you've experienced, so you'll be able to relate to a lot of people more, like from different points of view, because you're more wise. Some of these may be good, should look to do counseling. um yeah, so yeah, some of these are definitely called to be counselors, or going to be counselors in your future. um yeah, and some of you give good advice as well, and people listen and take your advice on as well. But yeah, guys, that's the guidance reading I've got for you guys. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Don't be shy, because I see you guys watching but you're not liking. If any of you guys are interested in a reading, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. Hope the reading resonated, and if it resonated, hit the comments and let me know anyway. Peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.